everyone. I'm so glad you're here and have joined us today. Welcome back to the 2020 series of Christmas All Year Round. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different than your normal tutorial video. I'm just going to do a show and share video. So I have a few things for you this year, but let me back up. This year we're going to continue the series. It's going to be myself, Teresa, the owner of Scrapping for Less, that will be doing monthly videos. Lucy will be back doing monthly videos, and then Kimberly will join in doing monthly videos a little later on. And then any of the design team is welcome and invited to join in on these series, but this is something that's completely optional. So you may see a different design team member jump on from time to time. So anyhow, today I have this show and share video that I want to share with you instead of a tutorial video. So let's get started. Okay, first I have this sheet load of cards. This is Call Me Crafty Owl. Her name is Alicia. Alicia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And she has a YouTube channel, and her YouTube channel is called Call Me Crafty Owl. And she puts out a sheet load of cards every month. And so I took the measurements this month and have used my paper to showcase this design. I'll get to that in just a second. So anyhow, she puts out this every month. She gives you all the supplies needed, how many cards it should make, what are the dimensions if you want to just do one card. She just gives you the dimensions, and then some alternative ways that you could use the sketch that she's provided for you. And then she also gives you a cutting list or a cutting guide of what you'll need and how you need to cut it. Now, in order to be able to get this, she asks, it's on the honor system, but she asks that you subscribe to her YouTube channel. So I will have her link in the description box down below so that you can go over to her channel and subscribe and send her some love. And if you're already subscribed, she is a great one to follow with these. It helps me get so many cards done. So what I want to share with you is if you are a monthly kit subscriber, you know that probably already that I sent out a Christmas card with almost every single monthly card kit that went out in the month of November, because I wanted everybody to get them before December. Of course, they didn't go out until the very beginning of December anyhow. So my goal is to do that again next year. So I have already started on these cards to get that done. So I am going to share with you the method that I am using this year to not drive myself completely crazy and have not enough time to do that this year. Because this in 2019, I didn't really start the cards until October. And October, they went out the end of November. I had some issues in there and didn't get, a whole lot done in October. Thankfully, Kim helped me a little bit. But anyhow, I made it. But I didn't make my own personal cards because I didn't get those done but I made the customer cards like I wanted to. I did send out personal photo cards, which I always include in my regular handmade cards. But anyhow, so to go with this month's video, this is what I used. I used Christmas Magic from Doodlebug because I didn't get around to using that in 2019. And I want to show you how much I have left of the paper pad. I have a square of paper that I just used part of it. I have a little strip. I hope I'm in the... There we go. I have a little strip that I can use, and then I have a whole bunch of rectangle strips. I think they're 2 inches. I'm not sure. Let me see. Yep, they're 2 inches by 6 inches because I didn't cut anything off of them. So I have all of these that I can use to make something, some other kind of card, but I also have all of this paper left in my paper pad to use to make more cards. So I will be doing this again. I also used, oh, hold on, I forgot to get it out. In making these cards, I also used the odds and ends, the Christmas Magic odds and ends, and I used the Christmas Magic Chit Chat. So I used those to create these cards, and these cards were so easy to create with this sheet load of cards. So here is the design again, and then I just stuck to the design for the most part and just added a sentiment here. Now on the design it calls for you to border punch this with a scallop border. I didn't do that. I just used it straight. So I just paired up, cut this, flipped it over. This is the back side of this paper. That's how I did these. Then these strips were left over from cutting all of these down to the right size. So I put my strips down and then matched them up as to what would go with what. And then I just laid all the cards out and chose from the odds and ends and the chit chat what to put on there. Now the one thing that I need to go back and do on all of these is I need to do a little bit more embellishing with some stickles or some glossy accents or enamel dots or something, and I didn't want to do all of that, and because I just made these cards yesterday, I didn't want to do all of that and then them not be dry enough for me to do this video. So Stacy and I did these together yesterday. We FaceTimed together and did all of these. So she has her own 10. I hope she'll put hers on her blog. Somehow she got 11, but I only got 10. So I'm going to just go through these real quick and share what I made, and then at the very end, Stacy picked one favorite card, but I couldn't pick just one. I have 2 favorite cards. So I'm going to share these cards with you. Let me move that off. And then I have this one. I paired the little gingerbread men with the little elves. And these odds and ends, as you can see, the packages look almost full. And I have plenty left over to do the rest of the paper pad. So I will be doing that to make some other cards. Who knows? You may get one of these cards in your monthly card kit in November. So these were super fun to make. Of course, I do my best crafting work when I'm FaceTiming with a friend. So, and believe me, I know that this line is crooked. There was nothing I could do. It must have been cut crooked or something. I pulled this up 3 times to try and get this straight. So hopefully you can't really tell it's crooked. I can. Then I have a little gingerbread house on this one and some figgy pudding. And then this is one of the 2 that's one of my favorites because I love Santa. I have every year at Christmas time, I have an obsession with Santas. In fact, I bought 2 brand new Santas this year. I have them sitting up all around my house at Christmas time. So, I do love Santa. So, and then this was my other favorite with the gingerbread men and the mistletoe hanging. So that's my last one. So I had all 10 of these cards that I made. Nope, that's not going to work. So I made all 10 of these cards very quickly. It took us about, Stacy's quite faster than I am, so it took her about an hour and a half, and she was done. And so she continued on making some more cards out of her leftover pieces, and I finished. And so it took me about 2 hours to make all 10 of these cards and get prepped, because I had such an easy thing to follow with the Sheetload of cards. So I will leave Call Me Crafty Owl's YouTube channel below. I will also leave the hashtag below, that if you decide to do this and go to Alicia's channel, then you can use the hashtag in your creations, and if you share on Instagram or in your blog or on your YouTube channel, then you can use the hashtag for this month. So I'll share that in the description box down below, and then I'll share the links for the products I use that are in the store available for sale. So thank you so much for watching. Lucy will be back on the 2nd Saturday of February to share another Christmas card video for you. And the series has now moved from the 2nd Friday of the month to the 2nd Saturday of the month. So it will be on the 2nd Saturday of every month. Somebody, Lucy, myself, Kim, or one of the other design team will have a video for you to show you the Christmas creation that we have for that month. So thank you so much for watching and liking and subscribing and supporting Scrapping for Less and helping a dream come true. Thank you so much. Bye.